What's happening, everybody? I'm Steve, and welcome back to Junk Drummer TV, where I give my initial reactions, my hot takes, and my analysis on the drummers of today and yesterday, and maybe tomorrow if I stick around that long. I'm a professional drum teacher and a gigging musician, and I have been those things for the last 20 plus years. Today's episode is a classic reaction video because I don't know anything about this band, didn't even know that band existed until I did a video on King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, which was a two-drummer band, and the comments section blew up about this band called the OCs. So I'm here to give the people what they want. So apparently the drummers for the OCs, because again, I don't know anything about them, is Don Rincon and Paul Quatrone. So that's who we're going to be watching today. As I said in the last video about two drummers, it's a long-standing tradition. I always think of the Allman Brothers, and unfortunately I think about the Dead. And if you know me in real life, you could not believe that I forgot to mention the Doobie Brothers. The Doobie Brothers has two drummers. So there's really not much more preamble that I need to do, because I'm going to find out about this band here in a minute. Before we do, please check out my merch table. Please check out my Patreon. And if you dig this content and would like to help me fight the algorithm, please give me a like, comment, and share, and let's check out, damn, I threw that note over there, Dan Rincon and Paul Quatrone of the OCs. Okay, so we're going to be more of a traditional two-drummer situation here. I love that bass fuzz. I love bass fuzz. Love that bass player. Is this band German? Okay, so initial reactions. It's like real heavy, but it's not heavy metal, but it's real heavy. The drummers, unlike the King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, at least the video that I watched, where they were playing pretty much in unison, these cats have split up their jobs. It almost feels like, and that's just, I know we're just like less than a minute in, it almost feels like the drummer on the left is kind of playing lead drums, and the drummer on the right is kind of laying down the main time, and the left guy seems to be a little bit more busier. That kind of falls into the Allman Brothers formula, where Butch Trucks was laying down the main time, and then J-Mo was playing stuff in and out of that. I love this riff. Singer makes, like, kind of sounds like the lead singer from Ministry, kind of. And I love a band that's got as many drummers as the rest of the band combined. Yeah, they're interplaying. That's cool. This is utilizing two drummers in a correct way, in my opinion. Yeah, where's this dude from? He looks European to me. The guy on my right has a really active left hand. That's what makes me feel he's playing a lot of those ghost note type things. Yeah, you notice that one's on the hi-hat, one's on the ride. Okay, that's cool. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's why you want two drummers. Notice the dude on my right. I don't know the who's who here. The guy on the right is playing more eighth note stuff. And then the dude on my left, stage right, is playing straight 16ths on the hi-hat or some like 16th note hi-hat pattern of some sort, and they work together. They're playing, that's cool. They're playing almost like a lead guitar rhythm guitar relationship. Yeah, man, I love this bass player. This bass player's killing it. Okay, there's keyboards. Where's keyboards? Okay. They're a little garagey, like, at least this song to me. A little more, they're garagey, but not as much as King Gizzard. It seems like the fans of those two bands kind of cross paths, since so many people mentioned this. There's a lot of what seems to be improvisational interplay in between the two drummers. Now this is going to sound really weird, but this band feels like Helmet a little bit. And yes, all you people asking for John Staynier, I'm going to do John Staynier in battles. Yeah. Yeah, interplay, rhythm and lead, and it seems like the drummers are like taking those two positions back and forth. Like one's kind of playing a lead, notey. Ooh, yeah. Pow! Or that the one on the guy on my right hit that offbeat hand. Yeah. Why does he remind me of what's his name? Al Jorgensen for some reason. Yeah, okay, so now like the guy on the left is playing more straight, and the guy on the right is playing more busier stuff. Man, these dudes have a lot of respect for... That's something I'm getting a lot right here. These dudes have a lot of love and respect for each other's drumming. They're each giving the other ample room to express themselves and getting out of each other's way. Through the course of this song, it's felt like both of those drummers is kind of... One's been the main groove part, and the other guy's played more the notier, like flavoring, if you will. That's always what I thought with J-Mo and the Allman Brothers. And I'm sorry, man, if I'm going to talk about two drummers, it's always going to be filtered through the Allman Brothers. But yeah, these dudes have a lot of respect for each other, and there's a lot of egolessness going on here. We're going to talk about that at the end of the video. These cats, you know, I mean, because we know that 99% of the bands have one drummer, this band could easily have one drummer, but for whatever reason, they have felt that they're better with two, and man, things can get hairy when you've got two drummers. I've done it a few times, and to varying levels of success, to like from like a really good experience of sharing drum duties to the motherfucker on the other side of the stage trying to cut my head to the white meat and blow me off the stage with chops. And that's never it's never fun, and it's not artistically fulfilling. I know that sounded pretentious. Yeah, these dudes, initial reaction, really feel like they've got a lot of respect for each other, and feel like the other one is needed, and that's why they give each other so much room. That's really cool. I want to play in a two-drummer band now. I want to play in a two-drummer band. I don't want to do it the right way. I want to do it like that. I want to do it like that, and I want to do it like the Allman Brothers and the Doobie Brothers, bro. Yeah, I think the big thing, that was cool, man. Like those big, just sludgy riffs always hit me right. I'm always here for those big sludge riffs like that. It felt like Al Jorgensen was singing in Helmet. I know that's weird. I know that's strange. And I'm sure the fans of that band probably don't think that, but that's what I think, just coming from it. That lead singer seemed foreign, seemed like German, but he also had that like bark thing that like Al Jorgensen, and Killing Joke too. Um, the big thing I think we saw today is egolessness, playing with ego and playing without ego. Playing with ego, and I've been talking about this a lot lately just with some students, is those drummers who feel like they got to get all their shit in. They got to get their shit in. And these two cats were playing together so well. This is completely different of how the King Gizzard, at least for that one song that I did, where they were playing just unison the whole time and basically just trying to get like a big, powerful, punchy sound out of two drummers playing the same exact thing. These cats were really very rarely playing the same thing. They were playing these parts that intertwined, and one would be play the drum fill while the other one would do the groove, and the other one would do the drum groove, and the other one would do the drum fill. That's really cool. Ego, to play without ego. Drummers, you will be paid in full if you play without ego, if you play with the rest of the band. This is even more of a unique situation because the drummer not only has to play with the rest of the band, but play with another drummer. So that's another layer of something that you got to keep track of. That is how you play two drummers. That if I were going to be in a two drummer band, we would be doing that shit. That's really cool. Playing without ego. I can't stress that enough in lessons. Those egomaniac drummers who are only worried about when can they shine don't stay employed very long. And these dudes were really setting each other up to shine. Like, I don't know, I might be being overly romantic, but I feel like these cats are like really good friends and they just want to work together to make good art. And man, that's what being in a band is. That's really cool. Really, really cool. Commenters, I say this all the time. I have the best fans on YouTube, and you give me good shit to listen to. I'm definitely going to be listening to more of them. And now I want to go find out where they're from, because I'm pretty sure they're probably not from Germany, or Europe, some European country. But yeah, man, the OCs, Paul Quatrone and Dan Rincon. I think I hope I'm saying that name right. Thank you all. That's really fucking cool. If you want to be able to have the ability and selflessness to play with another drummer on stage, you got to keep practicing until it's easy.